Bombosa moves, he's going to try to do it silently. If you want to roll a check for him, he is here. I'm drawing an arrow to him.
Oh, he was waiting to move? Okay. And his move silently is still 1/4 of his movement rate, right?
It was a third. Is it a quarter?
Oh, yeah. So, let's see, checks, these skills. Move silently. You're right. It's 1/3, 4 squares. Because he doesn't have that awesome thief skill yet.
Yeah.
I forget what it's called. For our viewers in second edition, high level characters that get to like 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, they then have access to a bunch of stuff that eventually turned into feats. And one of them for thieves is freaking awesome. It lets you move silently while moving your full movement rate, and you actually are running on air when you do it, and you only touch the ground once at your half move square, and then you're running across air again until you finish moving. So you touch the ground twice. One at your half
high
move
levels,
point.
you can literally walk on water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. So did you move him 4 squares?
Did.
Okay. So that would be end of round now, correct? Anyone else waiting?
Nope.
All right. So go ahead.
The ice storms, they're way in the air, so we can move through them freely, correct?
Correction. This one is on the ground, if I remember correctly. All right.
Yeah,
So
that one is.
yeah, and then I will put. Let's see. Oh, I'll put a altitude marker on the other one. So let's see. Advanced, lock position, and then these ones were. What was it? 80. They're 80 feet wide, right? 5, 10, 15, 20,
Yeah.
25, 30, 35, 40. And then you wanted to, so they're, let's see, 40. They're 60 feet in the air, and the bottom of them comes down to the 20-foot mark. So 60
What I'm doing is,
feet.
if we're trying to buckle down in a defensible position, I am moving my characters a little bit more to the inside.
And then, yeah, so we've got this one here is at 60 feet. This one here is at 60 feet. And then this one is actually on the ground. So there's like a sheet of ice right here in this big, and it's actually a square. So I need to put, I think I have that on the map layer. I need to put it back onto the token layer and just lock the position. I don't know why. There we go. I don't know why I don't use that feature more. What they really need to do is make a damn weather layer, because I could put that on the weather layer and then not worry about it. And hopefully the auras still work on the weather layer. That's coming soon. They're really getting serious about weather layer now. All right. Any other waiting actions? Okay. So now end of round occurs. You can remove any shits, and you can regenerate if you have it. Let's see. These kaiju are regenerating kaiju, so but they're not wounded. But just for Ashrael's sword purposes, these are regenerators. And then yeah, initiative phase.
funny when I accidentally roll a missile weapon in the main game. I keep almost doing that. Or as like a blaster pistol or something.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, for initiative?
I'll go to like medium base speed, and I'll type M, and the first thing that comes up now is missile launcher.
Oh
So I
yeah.
keep almost
Okay.
hitting that.
Most characters, if they have a touch attack, it is essentially the same thing as rolling their base size. So that's personally, I do that for the monsters. If you guys want to do that for quickness, you know, that's up to you. I do it for the monsters. So when I roll their initiative, like I don't go down to gargantuan base speed or like go down to right claw, or left claw or whatever's first. I just do their touch attack because it's all monsters all do unarmed attacks anyways, so it's the same thing as touch attack. Very few monsters are actually armed. Like, goblins are going to be armed, orcs are going to be armed, so I'll have to go down to actually their weapon, because where it has the weapon speed. But most monsters are not armed. Bears don't carry weapons. but
They are
bears,
weapons.
dragons, yeah. Dragons have a breath weapon, though, which is really fast. That's a speed of 1, unfortunately. Also, fortunately, though, because you guys have a dragon in your party. And during this initiative phase, let's also take a 3-minute break. Yeah, we've been playing for about 3 hours now, and this will be our 3rd break, so we're right on schedule for breaks. All right, we'll be back in 3 minutes. And we're back from our 3-minute break. All right. Is anyone still rolling?
Yeah, I am.
Okay. Trying to do bathroom break every hour.
What's with all that coffee?
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's a tall coffee.
Can't talk though. I'm so addicted. I get migraines if I don't have any.
Oh wow. I had a little bit of a headache yesterday because I didn't get any caffeine. I get posture headaches though. If I sleep on my pillow wrong, like my neck will get stiff, and it'll give me a headache.
The two things that give me migraines are skipping caffeine for like a whole day, and I carry tension in my neck, so if I'm like stressed out for some time, it'll make its way up.
Yeah. Is anyone still rolling? All right, here we go. This is what round? Gonna be round 5. All right, we got Tenzi's Vengeful Strike on himself. We got Blade Barrier. Dante's not here, but I'm still tracking his Music of the Spears just in case he shows up. Shandrak has cast Ice Storm in 3 different areas, and they're still running. One has 7 rounds left at the end of this round. One has 6 rounds left at the end of this round. One has 5 rounds left at the end of this round. Time now is 11:05 a.m. September 11th, 11:85. And first up is Tenzi.
Tenzi's gonna have to wait. He wants to kick this monster really bad, but he's not close enough.
All right. And okay, some people come out of the barn. And they look, or at least they're dressed familiar. So for these characters that are over here, you can see some the friendly ninja that you guys encountered before you went into Huan Tang archaeological complex. Okay, they're dressed in kind of yellow. So there's a female, and then 2 males. One looks like this guy, and one looks like this guy. Or are those the same? So they come out of the barn in their night suits, like they've torn away their clothing already, and they have ninja toe. You can see they're armed with ninja toe, and they also have small star shuriken. You can see them kind of sticking out of a pouch, I guess. And the cool thing about small star shuriken is you can throw 4 of them per round, and each of them does a D4. It's like throwing 4 daggers every round. Pretty awesome. It's one cool thing about the ninja is they have like awesome equipment, even though they kind of suck at sneaking around compared to thieves. Okay. So these guys. The TOT. I'll be able to act next round. No. I hate that you can move doors and windows while you're on the token layer. You need to make it so you have to be on the dynamic lighting layer to move them. Alright, anything else for Tenzi and or not and company, but just Tenzi?
Nope.
Alright.
He's warming up his foot.
Anatar. Warm up that
for the
foot.
thing to get. Also waiting for the thing to get closer.
Alright, Ryer.
Yeah, he'll take he'll see our friendlies and be happy, and then he'll take a few steps underneath the ice storm.
All right. And I did put those ice storms to the back, right? Looks like the tokens are on top. Send it back. Back. Back.
These things have tails.
These ones do not. They look like just a big human. So they've got butts, genitalia. They've got opposing digits so they can pick things up. And it doesn't look like their mouths are big enough for a bite attack. So they just have like pounding fist hands, I guess. They resemble gigantic humans, somewhat anthropoid facially, with stooped shoulders, long arms, and jutting jaws. Long greasy hair dangles about their shoulders. They stand 80 feet tall. And they're like, I guess, what would you call that? A red-brown in color. They're like, they have kind of dark, ruddy,
Like copperish.
yeah, ruddy, russety kind of skin, like like potato skin, and they're kind of wrinkly. Ugly looking.
An old potato.
Yeah. Wrinkly potato. So Ryer had his action. Asher.
So waiting for the thing to get closer.
Alright. Musashi.
Waiting.
Jim.
Is going to again step forward and do a cure moderate wounds. Last he has this kind of he has prepared on Grindroad, so 5-foot step. Far.
Nice. 6 healing. And then we got Daylight and Telemer.
Daylight sees the other creature. Now he's heading south.
Yeah. And how about Telemer? Who has control of Telemer anyways?
Oh, it's me probably.
Oh, okay.
Running
And
away
then
from
Karen Glor.
waiting for the thing to get closer.
All right, Sunrise.
Sunrise is totally surprised by seeing this thing right by him. He just takes off. Solid.
Oh, I wish I had a horse sound effect. They have duck on there. Why don't they have horse? Oh, there's a sheep. Varen.
Waiting for the thing to get closer.
And Brian Druid. Okay, Shandrak.
Shandrak is going to cast Slow on the Gargantua that has blinded by darkness.
Okay, so slow inflicts a -4 to the save, and being blind is also a -4, so he has a -8 to save versus being slowed. I'm not going to bother with the AoE because there's no other target near him. I'm just assuming you're just, shooting it at his center mass or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, so he gets a saving throw at -8. Versus spell. And they save at... Again, max level warrior, which is 17. Oh, I didn't put in the damn -8. Whoops. Alright. Save versus... spell. -8. Enter. Warrior 17. His target number was 14, and he rolled 11 and failed. So he is now slowed, and Shandrak, you get, what is that, level 3? So
Yeah.
150 points divided by 2 classes, right?
Yep. Sweet.
Okay. And I'm putting the snail on him now. There it is. And then I'll put slow 1. And then what's the duration of your slow spell?
Oh, 13 rounds.
13 rounds. All right. Pull you.
Running with the herd.
And then Gargamond.
Gargamon is going to continue to group up next to this tree under the ice storm.
All right, Bombosa.
Waiting for the thing to get closer.
Jink.
Oh, where is he? There he is. Okay. Moving on along.
And
Wild horses running away.
Zalmond.
Waiting.
U-Haul. Wild horses running away. You just got that stuck in my head just now.
Same.
Airdrin.
Air drain. Yes. So he will take a medium range backstab shots at the Gargantua to the northwest.
Medium range backstab. I put range categories on the backstab, right? No?
Yep, you did.
Okay.
You did.
Thank God.
Dang it. Sorry, I gotta reroll that. Just didn't put in the modifiers.
Give yourself a +8 to hit. Because he's blinded and slowed. And were you in? No, he wasn't in the Hero's Feast. That's right. Ergen was not. But you get a +8 to hit, so that's fucking good. That's like a total of +12 because you're doing a backstab too. Yeah, you roll a 12, hit -9 versus AC 4. It only causes 24 damage. The rifle rolled a 6 and did not
Explode.
yeah, it didn't do exploding damage. So 24 damage. Minus 24. Enter. Still, 24 is pretty good for a rifle, rifle shot.
And then Airdrin will retreat to the southeast with the buddies.
Okie doke. Now that he's visible. Okay, Haldir and Arahil, I think, are both amber.
Okay, yeah, same as they have been. Hill's really fucking high now.
Yeah. Real fucking high on drugs. You ever listen to Tool before?
Not me personally.
Oh, okay. They did what's his name? Maynard James Keenan loved Bill Hicks, the comedian, in the early 90s. And they, on one of their records in the early 90s, they took a clip of Bill Hicks explaining that if you like music but you don't like drugs, you should just burn all your music because it took drugs to make the music so good.
Oh, you mean like don't want people to have the option of using drugs? Like, oh yeah.
Yeah, I feel like drugs are bad. Okay.
Yeah, well, yeah. Bill Hicks.
Like, for me personally, I'm not interested, but I don't care if other people do.
Right. No, I mean, Bill Hicks was like super against, the war on drugs because when Bill Hicks was popular, it was Reagan and Bush, and they had the war on drugs, and there was drug abuse resistance education for kids and all that, and they were putting people away for like weed possession and stuff like that, and he was against it and like was really vocal about it.
Because the prevailing opinion anymore.
Yeah.
I wish I still had my Dare shirt.
Yeah, me too. Yeah,
you can
they have
or whatever now.
they have a new Dare shirt now that's like a parody of Dare that says drugs aren't really it's a word that starts with E but means bad. Drugs aren't really fuck, I can't. I saw a guy wearing one at a restaurant about a week ago. I'm like, really? Really? Alright, so this Gargantua moves up. I think I didn't move him far enough. Nope, I need to move him 9 more squares. So he stays out of the AoEs of these spells. But anyways, Bill Hicks did a comedy skit where he was saying that, you know, if you like music but don't like drugs, you should burn your music because it took a lot of, you know, marijuana and acid to make your music or whatever. And Tool took that clip of him and like slowed it down so it sounded like he was inhaling while he said it, and it's really weird. Real like that, real fucking high on drugs. And then the audience started laughing. It was just a really fast clip. Anyways, Ithil and chest out.
So running with the pack.
All that amazing music that has enhanced your lives throughout the years. Take all those albums, all those tapes, and all those CDs and burn them. Ashriel.
Ashriel's done waiting. He's gonna fly over, get down to 80 feet, and swing at this thing.
Right. So you can actually add a little bit to your movement, because you were at 100 and these guys are at 80. So you could actually dive down a little bit. And what that does is adds 20 feet to your move if you want to.
I'm fine with where I'm at.
Okay. And it will turn to face you. If I can get him to turn. There we go. And it is a regenerating creature. Are you attacking?
I am.
Okay. So you get higher ground, regenerating creature, and are you in the Hero's Feast?
Ashriel is not.
As not, okay.
Those things are beyond him now.
Yeah. And you don't sense any evil from this creature either.
Yeah, it's just an abomination.
Yep. An abomination of nature. Alright. So when you are... Oh, you're not actually above him now. So that is front. Yeah. Front, shieldless. 0 versus AC 4 is a hit. And you maxed out... with one of your D6s. Okay. You rolled a 6-2-2. So it came out with 15 damage. Very nice. Minus 15. And another Gargantua. So it looks like this Gargantua... What?
If anyone sees Ithil, I have lost him.
Okay.
As long as he's not in danger, though, he's fine.
This Gargantua is going to now move out of the darkness, but it only gets a half move because it is slowed. It's a half move rounded up because it's a monster. So that's going to be 10 squares. And makes it to there. Wait, did it? Okay. 10 squares. Perfect. And is waiting to attack anyone who might come up to it. Alright. Tinsy.
I was going to attack. Nothing got too close. I'm going to wait till the end of the round and move.
Okay. Anatar.
Let's see how close this thing is. I think it's far. Yeah, same. Need to do movement instead, so changing initiative at the end of the round.
All right. Karenglor. Oh, these are all multiple attacks.
Yeah.
So Karenglor already did something, right?
They were all waiting,
yeah.
hoping the thing would get close enough, so they're all changing initiative at the end of the round. Just to double move.
Okay, so we'll call it... Oh, Astral gets his second attack. And I did not say that this kaiju was waiting, so it will not attack back. And are you rolling that now, Mike?
Yes.
Okay. Very nice. So front shield is 3 versus AC 4. Just hits by 1. Nice. Okay. Causing another 17 damage. Minus 17. Alright. And then, so end of round. You can go ahead and move all of your waiters. Was anyone else waiting to actually attack?
Sure.
Oh, Asher was.
Yeah.
Okay. Holy crap. Alright, yeah, you get a backstab.
Yeah.
Because these guys are idiots.
Oh. It's in Hero's Feast, and he's slowed, so that's a +5, +1.
+4, +1.
Well, +4 and 1 from Hero's Feast.
Yep. Okay. Yep, looks like you did it correctly. So -2 versus AC 4 is a hit, causing 34 damage. And you are now visible.
Yep. And you said he was going to take attacks. She does have Stone Skin still.
Very nice. Minus 34. Enter. And these kaiju only have 2 attacks. Oops, I need to open her token. She hasn't been attacked at all, so at least by my accounting. So let's see. Stone Skin on her by what was the casting level? The level of the caster for her Stone Skin?
10.
You said 10? Hopefully you said 10.
Hear me?
Kind of. It's like cutting out the first word that you're saying. I don't know.
Let me refresh Discord. But yeah, 10.
Okay. Alright, so I'm just going to roll 2 20s. And neither one was a 1. Alright. And anyone else waiting to attack?
Do some measuring on Brine Druid. I'm pretty sure he's still not going to be close enough after taking his movement.
Yeah. Is he well enough to fly yet?
No. 9, 6, 7, turn him while he's in this AoE. Oh, no, he can. Hold on.
Yeah, he should be on top of the
Yeah.
AoE.
I was just zoomed too. Nope. Just can't grab his little stick.
Oh, if you can
Oh, there
click,
it is. Got him.
there's also you can I think if you have keyboard shortcuts turned on, if you can click on the token, if you have a mouse wheel, you hold the letter E key and then spin your mouse wheel and you can turn tokens. It's a little bit more reliable than.
That's not quite gonna get him. All right. Yeah, everyone else is just moving.
Okay. And then end of round regeneration. I think this kaiju. Both of them were injured, right? So yeah.
They are now.
Yeah, they both regenerate a little bit of health. You can see their wounds close up just a little bit. And then you can remove any shits. I don't think anyone rolled a 1. Or did they? And now we are in initiative phase. Initiative phase. And if Asher wants to be invisible again, this would be when her ring turns back on.
Yeah, she's going to.
Okay. So for our viewers, Asher is a high-level thief that also has a ring of invisibility and inaudibility, I think.
No.
No, just a ring of invisibility. But it so when you are invisible and you attack, you immediately become visible. But because it's a ring of invisibility, the invisibility comes back at the end of the round. Because it constantly it doesn't let you cast the invisibility spell. It casts the invisibility spell on you automatically at will, essentially, of the wearer. So, but if you attack, it doesn't work for the rest of the round. And then at the end of the round, at the very, very final part of the round, it can turn back on. Essentially, during initiative phase, it turns back on. Because it shouldn't turn on during end of round. Actually, yeah. End of round upkeep or whatever, when people regenerate, stuff like that, that's when it should turn back on. Because that's after everyone's attacks and shit have been resolved. Is anyone still rolling?
Yeah,
Yeah,
just
looks like
doing
okay.
movement that's taking longer.
Okay.
So Gargamon has a charge. How does charge work exactly again? And what would I roll for it?
Okay, so his charge is a horn attack, which does like 2d6 damage or whatever, and he's supposed to be able to do that in addition to his axe attacks. But the only caveat to that is he has to have, I believe it's 10 feet of space between him and his targets to charge. So, and you actually have to roll initiative for charging. In order for him to do it, which gives you it slows you down by like 2 segments or whatever, and you lose your dexterity bonus to your AC for the rest of the round. And if he rolls what's it called, natural fighting, and passes, he can do it twice per round. But because you have to have 10 feet of space, it has to be on 2 different targets per round, right? Because if you charge up to one target and, you know, do your headbutt charge or whatever with your horns, then you're touching base with them, and you no longer have the 10 feet you need.
But like in charging, is it 1.5 movement? Is that what it is? Is it the same for Gargamon?
Yes. Yeah. So 1.5 times your movement, and he can do it twice per round, but only up to 1.5 times his movement. Like.
Right.
So
once he does, his movement total.
His movement total. So 18 squares total, and if you have room to move between 2 different opponents, you can do it. Otherwise, not, you know. And if you move out of their threatened square to charge at a different opponent, you know, then you take an attack of opportunity, obviously. And he can do that in addition to his axe attacks. So you can use the first attack to close with an enemy, right? Up to 18 squares of movement. The attack gets +2 to hit because it's a charge attack, right? And then then he gets like an axe attack, and then a multiple axe attack, and he could get a multiple charge if he passes the natural fighting. And if you pass the natural fighting, the charge attacks are at +1 to damage, too. So all that shit works together. But it could work against you because of the, you know, attack of opportunity
dexterity
rules.
Loss, and
the dexterity loss. So it's risky, but you can do way more damage if you can pull off both attacks, because each attack is like 2d6 damage. It's like 2. I'm pretty sure. I don't see where his token is.
Oh, he's in the Ice Storm AoE.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's far away, so we're gonna just try to be closing the distance with it.
Character sheet. And headbutt. Yep, headbutt is 2d6 damage. And he literally charges like a bull. Like, he puts his horns down and scrapes the ground with his hoof and runs at the enemy and, you know, crashes into them with his horns. And then he can do his axe from there. So it's Minotaur is a pretty cool race when it comes to attacking multiple creatures and stuff. If you need to charge between creatures. Because he can close with multiple creatures. So, is anyone still rolling?
Timothy said he was going to step away in the Discord thing. I don't know if he finished rolling.
He probably did. I don't think he would step away without finishing. All right. So ascending order. We got spells and time. And, oh, that's right. I did not roll initiative for the Kidate Genin, but they will act first anyways. Because they're not really fighting. They're just kind of trying to flee. This first one is gonna run out into the hay. 12 squares and try to hide. they don't have vision. Which is a good thing, because that would slow my computer down. 10, 11, 12. Light and shadows. Alright, you can see two more Kitate gaining from the actual house. Run outside. And I guess take cover behind these hay bales and try to hide. So Genin is just a regular Ninja Clan member, no special rank. Kind of like a private in the military, not in charge of anything. Oh, this one didn't go to the GM layer for a sec. Okay. Mike, are you there? Michael?
Yep.
Alright. It's Tenzi.
Tenzi's gonna wait, see how things shake out here.
Alright. Varen.
Alright. Sorry, just relocated.
Ooh, Varen's really close.
He is going to engage. Let's see. Oh. 3, 4. 12. 13. 14. 15. Wheel around. Actually, no. Let's do 14. 15. Yeah. Wheel around. Okay.
Alright. That is shieldless flank.
Sweet. Some Hero's Feast.
Alright, shieldless flank, -2 versus AC4 hits, and you cause 10 damage with your longsword +1, or +4, sorry. And you
Following
also
up
get
with
shield.
Captain Panoplia.
That's a medium shield +5. Okay, shieldless flank, -11 versus AC4 hits, another 11 damage. Clang. As you smack the creature in the leg again. So it's got some blood leaking out and a big old bruise on its leg. Anatar.
Alright, Anatar's coming that same direction. $15 will get him here.
Alright, shieldless flank again.
Alright, kind of got him between squares. Oh, I think that's right. Okay. Also in Hero's Feast.
All right, Shieldless Flank. You get a confirmed crit. 18 on the die. Negative 14 versus AC 4. You cause 24 damage. Big old slice through his leg. And he kind of grumbles.
You should not have attacked these people!
Ryer.
Ryer is just gonna sit where he's at. He's fine where he is.
Chandrak.
Chandrak waves his staff and to the gargantua to the northeast, and he was blinded with darkness, and now he tries to blind him with light.
All right, light spell on his ocular organs.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so that does allow a saving throw. Is that this one or the other one?
No,
other
the
one?
slowed one.
Slowed one. Okay, so it's a saving throw versus spell at -4, I think. So saves spell -4. Enter. And Warrior 17 plus saving throw. And he saves, and it takes no effect.
Okay.
Karenglar.
Is also coming up to this, on this thing.
His target number was 10, and he rolled a 12. And Karenglar is attacking the one on the east side, right?
Yep, he'll get there.
Alright, that is Shieldless Flank.
That's Hero's Feast and Blade Song.
Alright, Shieldless Flank. -1 versus AC 4 hits. It only causes 8 damage. You rolled, looks like a 1 on the d12.
Be that way sometimes.
Yeah. So, -8. You cut a little nick in his leg. Like a shaving accident. Asher.
Okay, Asher is going to
Backstab every round.
backstab every round.
Every round.
Proud to give you a little help there.
She is going to use her movement to try to get behind him.
Yeah. That doesn't actually matter. What does matter
Okay.
is he's blinded. So you get a plus... Or no, not blinded. He's slowed. So you get a +4 to your attack roll.
Okay, well then she stay where she is.
Okay.
Alright. And Hero's Feast, so that'll be a +5 +1.
Backstabs are always counted as if they were from the back.
Oh
and
no!
That was an attack, not a backstab.
Oh, thank goodness.
Yeah.
It's like, that's nothing. Okay. There we go.
All right. Yeah. -12.
She'll be
You were
visible.
kind of far off on the crit though. You rolled a 13 on the die. But -12 beats AC 4, and you only did 19 damage. Looks like you rolled a 3 on your damage die. So that's 15. Same as last time, right? It's a 15 plus 1 for the Hero's Feast,
Hero's
I think.
Feast. Yeah.
Wait. Hero's Feast does Bless spell, right?
Yeah.
So Bless does Bless is a +1. It's not both, is it? +1 to hit and damage?
No, it's only the hit and saves.
Hit
Oh, is
and
it?
saves
My
versus
bad. Been doing it
fear
wrong.
and. So go ahead and re-roll that with a
+5 plus
what
0.
+5 to hit and no.
Sorry.
Yeah, it was prayer that does +1 to hit and damage and saves. And
I feel
bless
like
it,
I used to get that right, and then I got confused.
and then bless is only +1 to hit and saves versus fear, and +1 to NPC morale.
Cool.
All right, so you managed to crit. You rolled an 18 on the die. -7 versus AC4 hits. On your damage die, you rolled a 7. So you got 7 times 5, which is 35. And then on the critical hit damage, you got 9 damage on a d12. And then plus 3 damage from the sword's magic, so it comes out to 47 damage. Not enough for a death blow. What is it called? Death stroke or death blow or
Massive
something.
damage.
Yeah, massive damage. Just
That is what I
3
was
shy.
telling
Yeah, just 3 shy. If only you had a +6 sword. No, I'm just kidding. Let's see, minus 47.
Not on a crit, I've got like a
Ooh.
25% chance
So,
of profiting on those.
Yeah,
That
you
still
see,
hurt.
you see his health drop quite a bit from that backstab, and you are now visible. Let's see, we got Daylight, Talamer, and Sunrise all at the same time.
Daylight's going to come down this line of trees, kind of hide behind a tree and start munching on a bush.
Nice. And then go ahead with Talamer and Sunrise. And we've got Brine Druid.
Okay. He's gonna try to bite this thing.
Bite this mug. Hopefully you roll max damage and get a crit. His bite does a lot though.
Yeah. Yeah, unless he's dealing with a group, it's usually best just to bite.
Hmm. Oh yeah, because he can do more damage with a bite than with a breath weapon.
Which breath weapon is still good for like crowd control because you get more people. But yeah, single target.
That was shieldless flank, so unfortunately, 7 versus AC4 is a miss.
He like snaps at the empty air.
Yeah. That's like our first miss this session. Wow, you guys have had really good luck. Musashi.
With his loud kiai cry, he urges his daybreak forward, and he'll attack the monster.
All right. That is front shieldless. We got -12 versus AC4. That's a hit. He's a little off from critting. He rolled a 13 on the die. but still you cause 25 damage. You rolled a 12 on the damage die, and with your Ki shout, Hiya! It raises your damage bonus to plus 13. I think 9 of that is from strength, and 4 is from magic.
He'll follow up with his Wakizashi.
25. Alright, front shield is -9 versus AC 4. Does not crit, but it still hits. 19 damage is good. So 2 big old gashes into his legs. Slice, slice. Hiya! Pull you.
I think he's about as far away as he's gonna get without being off the map, so he'll stay where he is.
Alright, Jim.
Jim runs after his patient again.
We got a horse named Jink.
And he is gonna come a little closer to his buddies in the trees.
And then Airdrin.
Erdrin is going to run inside. Actually, oh no, he doesn't. Yeah, he's going to run. Yeah, he'll run over here. And, wait, is that just grass or is there weed and stuff over here underneath?
That is, like, short grass around this tree. If you go up to the tree stump, I mean the tree trunk right here, sorry. You can get cover and hide if you want.
He will make it to this, to this tree and try to hide behind this.
Okay.
And reloading as well.
Oh yeah. And so again, this kaiju that's being soloed
Airdrin's
by,
helping.
I think Airdrin just ran the other way.
Oh no.
Whoops.
You got this, right?
Actually, it's going okay so far.
Yeah. Okay, so
Not for stone skin.
yep. And he's got 2 attacks, so I'm just gonna roll for those. And no ones, so 2 more charges off of your stone skin. And Bombosa.
Hey, Bumboson. Sir. Nice, it's gonna take double movement.
Alright. And then Gargamon's lines are next to each other.
Oh, that's because he was doing a charging forward this round, doing his charge.
Yeah, but he still has 2 axe attacks.
Yeah. So forgot to remove that, but yeah. So I don't think he'll be making it. But that's as far as I'll be able to go.
All right. You halt.
He's probably fine.
How dear?
Yeah, he's fine where he is.
Arahil, Ithil, and chest out.
Arhill has to move because he's flying, but otherwise, I think
All right.
everybody's fine.
Ashriel.
Swing at this abomination.
Yep. He's a regenerating creature. You have higher ground. And I can't remember if you were a part of the Heroes Feast or not.
Nope.
Okay. Alright, that is front shieldless, so -6 versus AC 4 is a hit, and you cause 16 damage. Slicing it across its forehead or something. 16, enter. And searing the wound shut as the blade passes through, because it's a flame tongue. Okay, Zalamond. And remember, you have a new button on your chat, or your mic. Huh. Anybody hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe Michael's talking to somebody at home or something. Looks like that might have been a lance charge. I didn't check Zelmon's initiative.
Tenzi's typing in Discord.
Oh, okay.
No.
Okay,
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Now I
okay.
can.
All right. So yes, Zalman urged Ruckus forward, charging with the lance. at
All
the
right.
creature.
Very nice. I don't remember his bonuses, but charging gives you +2. And then for damage, it's ×2 damage with the lance on a charge. And then plus any of your other bonuses you might have.
Alamon isn't Heroes Feast.
Is?
Yes.
Okay.
So, yeah,
So that would be front shieldless, so -1 versus AC 4 is a hit. So it looks like you rolled 10 on the 3d6, and then ×2 would be 20 damage. Sticking him in one of his shins or something. -20, enter.
that's why he can only attack every other round. He has to keep pulling it out of these creatures.
Yeah, yep, yeah.
It's gonna be great at roasting things on the campfire, though.
Yeah. Alright, the Gargantua. Oh shit, okay. So first off, he's gonna take a swipe at Ashriel, flying around his head. This one is not slowed. So, left fist. Reaching up to punch at Ashriel with his left fist. And he's going to have lower ground. Oh yeah, short, it's melee range, lower ground. And I don't think there are any mods to his attack or damage. And then does Ashriel have like stone skin or anything like that?
Nope.
Okay. But he is shieldless, correct?
That's correct.
Alright, so Ashriel, shieldless AC, rolls a crit with a 19 versus AC 1, hits, and crit damage is 40 damage. Pow.
That hurt.
Oh, yeah. And then with his other fist, he's going to try to clock Zalmond while he's pulling out that lance. So right fist. Zalmond. Melee. Same elevation and no mod to hit or damage. And it's gonna be Zalmond's. I think it's surprised AC because it takes away the shield or the. He doesn't have a dexterity bonus, does he?
I don't think so. Wouldn't it just be like shieldless then? Or I mean,
No, he has a shield. Man. Should be front. Well, he doesn't have a dex bonus, so it'll be frontal AC.
yeah, no dex bonus.
AC -2. Surprise is AC 1. I think that's. Does he have a magic? Yeah, medium shield +1, so surprise. Surprise actually takes his shield off.
Yeah. Yeah, since he doesn't have a dex bonus, probably just AC then, right? Fun.
Yeah. I really should make a line for no dex. Yeah, so -13. Crits with an 18 on the die versus AC -2 hits. Zalmond takes 30 damage from a crit punch.
That leaves him with 1 hit point.
All right. And
Magic
no more
six.
no more attacks from this guy. All right, Tenzi.
Penzi is waiting. At the end of the round, if he doesn't, can he change his action and do like a spell?
Oh yeah.
Okay, can't be doing that then.
Yeah. And if he was casting a spell before, he also loses that spell.
Yeah, he was not. I was hoping he'd get close enough so I could kick him, but
Okay.
that's not happening.
Baron's second sword attack.
Coming up.
Hopefully you can melt the rest of this guy's health away. Alright, Baron. Oh, okay. I see where he is. That is shieldless flank, so -9 versus AC 4 hits. That's another 16 damage. -16, enter. Anatar. I think you got this. I'm pretty sure you got this.
Famous last words.
Let's go! Alright, shieldless flank. 1 versus AC 4 is a hit. 14 damage. Looks like mostly from strength because you rolled a 3 on the d12. It's a good thing Anatar is so muscular. So minus 14 damage. Good old slice through the leg. And Karenglor. I think Karenglor's got this. If not, Musashi's definitely got it. Because he's got that key eye. Alright. Shieldless flank. -14 with a crit. Beats AC 4. Causing 19 damage and kills him. Go ahead and describe.
We kind of been hacking away at that one leg, like we're taking turns at a tree trunk, and then finally just timber.
And blood goes everywhere! Alright. Musashi, multiple attack.
I was a little disappointed.
Mm.
So he just stabs at it while it's laying there.
Yeah, it lets out this god awful, like. Ashriel.
Ashriel didn't use any movement this turn, so he's going to fly over next to Tenzi. And fly down, be within his reach.
Oh, yeah. Kenzi's got heal spells. He doesn't have the actual heal, though, unfortunately.
No.
Baron.
Out of movement.
Okay. And end of round, so Ashriel can regenerate some. Because he has regeneration, I'm pretty sure. And then...
And Tenzi
so
will
does
do a
Kaiju.
cure moderate on him.
Alright.
Him says to Za'aman, come here. Or come here.
He looks a little woozy.
Alright. The Kaiju passes morale.
He's not terrified of Asher.
Nope. And initiative phase.
That's like 5 foot nothing.
Oh, was there anyone waiting?
I only had Tenzi waiting. It's done.
Okay. And I'm gonna take the waiting thing off of this kite. Or did I already? Oh, I already took it off. Okay. Oh, that says regenerate and slow. Oh yeah, you know what? This one is slowed, so Asher has 2 more charges. I forgot he was slowed.
I did too. Well, except for the damage, but yeah, I forgot that. It would have been a thing.
My mistake. So for our viewers, this guy's been slowed since before Asher started fighting him. And I forgot about that, and he's been attacking Asher twice per round instead of once per round. Because he's slowed, he should have half as many attacks. And they've been fighting back and forth for 2 rounds. So I added 2 more charges back onto her stone skin. So I made a mistake there. Is anyone still rolling?
I mean,
Oh, Shandrak in the Discord.
Shattenrex in Discord now?
He just dropped out.
Oh, gotcha.
Guessing he DC'd.
Hopefully his internet's not out.
I hope not.
He has a cell phone with Discord on it, doesn't he?
Probably.
Man. Wait, he's still on the virtual tabletop, though.
I am finally done. Sorry about that.
That's okay. We're kind of... Oh, Shanrek's back in voice chat now.
Hey.
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 Did Discord just kind of drop you a little bit?
Yeah, I didn't hear anything for a second until you sent the message.
Oh, okay.
I just restarted the app.
Ah, gotcha. Okay, and is anyone still rolling? Alright, here we go. Time and spells. First up is Musashi. Is he charging?
No, he's just moving.
Okay. With a land-based riding horse check, he can double move his horse if you want. AKA jog in second edition terms.
I guess we'll do that.
Samurai are required to have land-based riding horse at level 1. I think. So I'm pretty sure he has it.
Yeah, but the horse definitely doesn't. Just when I rolled check first.
Oh, really? It hasn't popped up for me. Oh, there it goes.
Yep.
Musashi. Huh, it says Musashi uses on weapon proficiency.
Yeah, I clicked on the horse first.
Oh, but you didn't follow through with it. Gotcha. You caught yourself.
So I'll move him.
And just in case our viewers don't know, Samurai can actually eventually Grandmaster both the Daikyu and the Katana because they're allowed to specialize in 2 weapons. They're the only kit that's like that in 2nd edition. They're the only characters that can specialize in more than 1 weapon and eventually Grandmaster more than 1 weapon that I know of. Pretty sure there aren't any others.
That's it for him.
Alright. Shandrak.
I'm going to attempt to cast a life spell at this Gargantua's eyes again.
Okay. And I won't bother with the AoE, but I'll do the saving throw, and it's going to be -4 because of his slow spell that's on him. So save versus spell -4. Warrior 17. Not multi-classed, not triple-classed. He succeeds. Target was 10 or higher, and he rolled a 20.
Ooh, yeah, he just blinked that away.
Yeah. Bambosa.
He is jogging toward the last enemy we can see.
For our viewers, Shandrak has the staff of Which one is it?
I think it's the Staff of the Magi.
Staff of the Magi. He can cast light without expending any charges. So ad nauseum, he can cast a light spell. There's several spells on that staff that are like that, including enlarge and reduce. I think hold portal's another one. So Bombos is just moving.
Yes.
All right, Brian Druid.
Moving as well.
Okay. Daylight and Talamer at the same time.
Daylight's just continuing to munch on the bushes while he's hiding behind trees.
All right, and then Jim.
He's hoping that Zalamang comes to him, so he's waiting.
Okay.
Looks like he's praying.
Ryer.
Ryer's just gonna stay where he's at.
Karanglor.
Moving.
Sunrise.
Sunrise is moving south.
Za Almond. Getting them heals. He also has, lay on hands he can use on himself.
Yeah. Right now he's a little dazed. He's urges Ruckus over to where we see Jim, which I think is right here. Yeah.
Yep. That's 8.
Feels much better.
Feels good, man.
Oh yeah, speaking of that, so the lay hands, that's like an innate ability, so he could do that now on himself this round?
Yep,
Okay.
right now.
I will do that right now.
I gotta change that so it whispers straight to you and not me. Find Paladin. Paladin abilities. Weird. I don't get why it's not just whispering to you. Oh well.
He feels pretty good now that he called on Lady Isis to help him heal.
Yeah. Is he level 11?
7.
7. Oh, okay. Oh, he was wounded. Okay, gotcha. I forgot how I programmed that. Alright, pull you and Jink.
We'll use fine.
Yeah,
All
Jim
right.
feels a little fit for now.
Baron.
Moving.
Asher the Basher.
Yeah, she's going to backstab. A +5.
Oh yeah.
And she'll be visible.
23 damage.
Let's see.
Gargamond.
You will be jogging back towards where the action's at.
quick shout out to Watch Your Pants. I think Watch Your Pants has been with us the whole time.
I watch pants.
Somebody else is skipping in and out.
I was trying to decide, and I think I will if I still can. I'm going to have Asher basically use herself as bait to draw this thing closer to the group. So accept an attack of opportunity and take her movement.
Alright, I'll just roll a d20. Alright.
It's 12.
And Tenzi.
Tenzi is moving. Maybe you'll stop there.
Anatar.
Moving.
Oh. Celestian GC says, I'm probably the one bouncing in and out. I'm driving down the highway and the reception is so great. Sorry about that.
That'll do it.
Yeah. Sorry about that, Celestian.
You're making your drive better.
Ashriel. Anatar moved, right?
Oh, no, right now. Now he's done.
Alright.
And Shrill rolled to charge. So he's going to fly up at 80 feet.
Can't charge and fly. What you can do is, when you dive, which is losing altitude, you add the amount of feet that you dive to your horizontal movement, and it counts as charging, basically. Like, you get the +2 to hit and cause double damage with certain weapons and lose your dex bonus, but you have to have the altitude beforehand.
All right, then I'll wait till the end and he'll just move.
Okay. U-Haul and Haldir and Arahil
Fine.
and Ithil.
Arahil. Arahil needs to move because he's flying, but everybody else is fine.
And Chest Out. Okay. Airdren.
Erdran will move silently 2 squares closer. And then he's going to wait for the monster to come just a little bit closer.
Alright. One of the Gargantua... Okay, so it's that one that's next to Asher is going to...
He is slowed.
He is slowed. Just kind of I'm weighing my options here.
Sure.
So he can... I'm going to have him do a half move. So half of 21 rounded up because he's a monster is 11.
Okay.
And he is going to... try to... Whoops. I need to put him back here. I think I... Let's see. Undo. Alright. Can only move 11 squares. Alright. So he does a 11 square move. So he is trampling.
Gotcha.
So let's see, to back. So you get an attack of opportunity right now.
Okay.
So,
It's against his
before
back.
he tramples her, Erdrin would like to attempt to shoot it.
Go right ahead.
Yes.
Is he hiding?
He is.
Very nice. You get a backstab.
I had to wait for it to come a little closer, so it's at medium range instead of long range.
Yeah. Let's get some explosion damage. Alright, -10 versus AC4 is a hit. You caused 28 damage. You rolled 7 on the d12 and it didn't explode. And you got ×4 at your level, so it came out to 28. And he survived. Anyone else got a waiting action? Alright, so now...
Now the attack of opportunity.
Yeah, you can, and it's back attack.
Yeah.
You get a +4 for him being slowed, and of course the +1 from Hero's Feast for a total of +5 to hit. So -6 versus AC4 hits. You cause 9 damage to him. Now you get a saving throw versus paralyzation to move out of his red circle anywhere you want to. If you fail, you go prone right where you're at. Okay, and I got -9 HP. And then if you... Okay.
It's down.
Yep. So you are now prone, and he has a +4 to hit you. With the trample. So we've got attack, which cancels out his -4 from slow.
Yep.
So we got trample, and then of course you have stone skin. So that is a 20, so it only takes off 1 charge. Okay. And then he only gets 1 punch this round because his number of attacks are cut in half. So that's another d20. And it is not a 1, so 2 charges.
For a total of 5, I think.
Say again?
I was trying to think how many times she's been hit. I think it's like a total of 5.
Alright.
Trying to think of how nervous she'd be getting.
Question about the altitude for Ashriel.
Uh-huh.
So he's class B. So when he flies, could he like fly 15 squares and then have 15 squares of altitude at the same time? You know, basically flying straight, an angle straight up or whatever.
So as long as you don't move over your amount of squares that you can move, you can gain as much altitude or lower as much altitude as you want. Unless you're diving, then when you dive, you add your amount of altitude lost to your horizontal move. So quick answer is yes. Like you can move 45 degrees upward and, you know, gain as much altitude as you move horizontally.
Okay, so he's going to do that.
It cuts your movement in half to do that.
Oh, that's
Your
moving
horizontal movement.
Okay, then he'll just move then. He'll fly.
So you could move, let's see, his normal movement is 30. So you could move, if you move at a 45-degree angle, you could move horizontally 15 and then upwards 15. And then if you move straight up, you can move, you know, 30 squares straight up. That's what maneuverability class B does for you. You can actually, because if anything worse than B, you can only move at a 45-degree angle. Wait a minute, you were basically asking me, you can do any kind of adjustment you want. Yeah, if you wanted to move 10 horizontally and 20 upward, you can. If that was your question. But you couldn't, you wouldn't be able to move 30 horizontal and 30 upward.
Right. So I could go 15 horizontally and 15 up to do 30.
Yeah, or any higher pitch. You can basically move at any pitch you want when you're moving diagonally, upwards or downwards. So you could move like 2 horizontally and 28 upward if you wanted. And only A and B can do that. If it's worse than B, so C and onward, they can only move 45 degrees. That's as fast as they can move upwards.
Okay, I think I got myself placed here.
Okay. So you moved.
I went 15 horizontal and 15 up.
Okay. Okay. That's so 15, that's 75 feet up. So how would you track that extra 5 feet?
I'll just go 70, go up 70 feet, just do another square forward.
Yeah, there you go. Okay. That was Ashriel. Okay, anyone else waiting? Okay, end of round, so Ashriel regenerates, and the Kaiju regenerates. Anyone who rolled... I don't think anyone rolled a 1. I'm gonna roll morale for the Kaiju. He keeps on fighting. And initiative phase. So hopefully Asher can beat the Kaiju's initiative and get out from underneath his feet. Otherwise it'll be another trample attack. Hey, Thaco Tuesday is back.
Hey, back.
Thaco Tuesday!
Good day.
Hi.
Jim says to Zalamond, if you stay here, I'll help you a little. If you stay here before you attack, I can help you a little bit more. If not, I'll get the dragon.
He nods, and you can see that he's getting Ruckus ready to move, so he's going to be moving on.
Okay.
Alright, is anyone still rolling?
Yeah, almost.
Alright, is anyone still rolling? Here we go. Spells and time. Looks like one of the ice storms has 2 rounds left at the end of this round. And first up is Shandrak.
I'm gonna pepper him with magic missiles.
That's from a spell slot.
Yep.
Very nice. All right, so you get. I didn't see what you. Oh, you get 5 missiles. All right. So he survives the first 2, and the third. That's 5, 9, 11, 15. Still survives the 4th. And the 5th. So 5, 9, 11, 15, 17 damage. And that's a level 1 spell. So you get 50 points divided by 2 classes. For 25 per class.
Yeah.
Karen Glor.
Moving.
Varen.
Also moving.
Ryer.
He's staying where he's in.
Brian Druid.
Moving.
Daylight.
Punching on the grass.
Tinsy.
Moving.
Talamer and Sunrise.
Palmer's staying where he is.
Anatar.
Also moving.
Bombosa.
Also moving.
Zaalmond.
Moving.
Pulyu. Musashi.
Moving.
Jink. Jim.
Eat some grass as well.
Oh dear. I zoomed way in by accident.
Jim was casting a heal on Zaalmond, right?
Yeah, if Zalmon's still... No, Zalmon's gone, but
Yeah.
gone now, right?
He,
Yeah, so he... Oh, shit. I meant to
Yeah.
have,
Brian Druid, right?
Android, wait. Oops. I fucked myself there. Okay.
Yep, Jim fizzles his own spell. Actually, if someone else wants to move within range, Jim can hold that spell till the end of the round.
Yeah, I guess I'll hold it to the other round. I don't foresee anybody
Asher.
doing that, but could be.
So
Alright,
it takes a half
Asher
move to get
is-
up.
Yep, she uses a half move to get up. Scrolling back to that part of the map.
Oh. I'm zoomed way out so I can ping you.
Right.
And you are invisible, so you can kind of be inside his area if you want to still be there. But it's risky. And then you definitely get a backstab with +5.
Yep.
And I think this is the end of our little buddy here. Alright, yeah, -8 versus AC 4. You cause 48 damage, just short of overloading, but it doesn't matter because he had way less than that on his health bar. -48, enter, and go ahead and describe how you slay him.
Like Asher kind of rolls, rolls into a crouching position and then thrust up like right into his abdominal area, and so there's like viscera showering down on her.
Oh yeah. Okay, and
Looks nasty.
definitely. And the gaining come out of hiding. There we go. The gaining come out of hiding. gain. Kidate gaining. Yeah. They all come out of hiding. And you hear them all cheer in unison. Yos! In victory. All right. Let's see.
Asher's like, this place is wild.
And that is the end of the round. And first up is Shandrak and Company.
Chandrak will will away his ice storms and darkness spell.
Okay. And those are free actions. Anything else for Shandrak and Company?
I will. Can I? So can I look off into the distance? Can I see like more of the city off into the distance?
More of the city? It is
Well,
definitely.
or rather, can I see? Or rather, can I see the city?
Yeah, you can see. The city has like a small wall around it. It's like about 10 feet high. And the wall, it's different than any walls you've seen before. In Panoplia, the wall has a roof on it, of sorts. So it's not like there's no battlement on it. It has like a roof, so it's protected from the elements. So it'd probably last longer than a wall that had a battlement, but you know, doesn't have a battlement on it. And you can see in the middle of the city there is a hill. And rising up out of the hill, you can see a large building that's bigger than any of the other ones. And it's highly decorated. And you can see, like, probably on top of it is a, like, golden sunrise holy symbol. And it's kind of sparkling in the sun.
Chandrak will look over to Tenji and say, "Yeah, looks like we're in the right place."
So let's see. One reptilian gargantua. Yeah, it's 43,000 XP. Number of player characters is 3. Asher, how many NPCs who are in XP do you have?
6.
6. And then Tenzi, how many NPCs are in XP?
2.
And Shandrak, how many NPCs who are in XP?
3.
Okay, so that's 11. And 1 creature defeated. They have 50 hit dice. And Asher, how many warriors and bards do you have?
4.
Okay. Tenzi, how many warriors and bards? That gain gain XP? Okay, 2. And then Chandrak, how many warriors and bards that gain XP?
2 as well.
So, wait a minute. Asher, how many?
4? I'm sorry. Yeah, 4.
Well, okay, so 8. All right. All right. And then 2 humanoid. They are worth 28,000 XP each. 3 player characters. 11 NPCs who are in XP. There were 2 of these defeated. They have 35 hit dice. And 8 warriors bards. All right. Anything else from Chandrak and company?
Yeah, Chandrak will begin riding south and calling to Jink and U-Haul.
Ah, okay. Tenzi and company.
Astral will fly over and down with the horses over at here. He'll on it while he's flying over there. He'll cast that innate cure light on himself.
All right. Anything else for Tenzi's company?
Tenzi is going to walk down towards and try to gather the horses as well. Zalman and Musashi will just stay where they're at.
All right. Asher and company.
Yeah, Asher looks around and starts to kind of like shake the blood off of herself. And she points in the direction of the city and looks at the Genin and says, what's that?
Okay.
Where is that?
One of them speaks up and says,
"That is the old capital, Hengmai, the holy city of the Empress Ushas. We await her return. We hear she has been resurrected."
Yeah. Yeah, we were meant to take her there. I don't think it was exactly the place we were aiming for at this time, but I mean, fortuitous
Oh,
we found it.
you mean to go somewhere else?
Yeah, we were on our way to see the Shogun. But we know it's still quite a bit further east, is our understanding.
Oh, see the Shogun. Are you allies of Shogun?
No, he's
Shogun
got a
Fujitawa.
library book